sports on America's #1 sports station, KNBR 680, the sports leader.
Today's Radnich Bruno Square Off is brought to you by the Handlery Union Square Hotel, the only place Tony Bruno stays when he comes to San Francisco.
She said, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself.
That's an outrage.
He is America's #1 sports radio personality, and of course we have the Giants-Philly rivalry. Tony, why he respects the Giants, loves his Phillies. KNBR, the home of the Giants. It's not a pretty situation, but Tone, I will show how big a man we are at KNBR. I'm going to praise Roy Halladay. Are you ready?
You're going to praise Roy Howard? Well, he did win the Cy Young Award, I believe, Gary.
Yes, but this is actually something to show what a good guy he is. He has donated $10,000 to the Meadow Vista Community Center. Meadow Vista is about 40 miles northeast of Sacramento, close to Auburn. Halladay was introduced to the idea by local pro bass fisherman Skeet Reese after going on a guided tour with him.
Not Scott Reese, of course, from Comcast, California.
No,
he does his bass fishing, I think, downtown somewhere in a local pond.
That, and he's set up in the desert. Thank you. But that's $10,000. $10,000 to according to Jay Walker, who says, Roy Halladay, which pocket did he take it out of, Tone?
Well, you know, he's probably like you, Gary. He probably walks around with $10,000 in his pocket, you know.
$6,500. Don't invent. No.
Great knowledge.
Tone, you like that story about the Tennessee station.
That's my favorite. Of all the things that you've done, Gary, and there's been many things that you and I have done together, and Ray Woodson as well.
Yeah. That was a gangster move, Tony. Don't you agree?
Well, thank you, Ray.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad? A gangster in a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
Yeah.
GG.
Hey, Tone, I want to ask you, since we're on the Phillies a little bit, and for all your days at ESPN, and granted it's a few years ago, did you experience an East Coast bias that you even noticed?
Oh, absolutely, Gary.
Okay,
that's not a knock on ESPN. When most of back then, they had employees from all over the country. When ESPN was first starting, you know, there were people that came from all over. But, you know, they're in Bristol, Connecticut. Many of the employees, especially the backup people, the production people, they all live in that area. So they live in New York, Connecticut, the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut tri-state area, as we like to call it up there. And so many of the employees are Red Sox fans, Yankee fans, Phillies fans. But I think most of the people on the air try not to be biased. But when you're in Connecticut, in the middle of nowhere, and you're on a national network, it's the same thing as L.A. There are guys doing national shows out of Los Angeles who are very, very L.A.-centric. And people say, well, you only talk about L.A. stuff in L.A., and you forget about the heartland of America, which I never did when I was going on in the heartland with John Kasich, the governor of Ohio.
Remember last week, 2 weeks ago.
Somebody actually emailed that, Gary, on the Facebook page and said it was John Kasich, who is now governor of Ohio, right?
Tone, I was driving home, and a young John Kasich, when I was doing that year and a half in Columbus, right?
Yes.
And they thought, because they wouldn't allow me on with Earl Bruce, like I was some wild hippie, and John Kasich emailed me and said, hey, Yugoslav, hang in there. You know what I mean? And I kind of got to the real nice guy.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to him because, you know, when I was working, Fox News would call me and say, hey, can you do a weekend hit with John Kasich in the Heartland? And then, then it would be, who was the other? And then, you know, Keith, I would be on MSNBC. I wasn't one of these guys who went on the Fox News because I wanted to preach some right-wing propaganda.
Right.
And whenever I went on MSNBC, I didn't preach any left-wing propaganda. I just went on to have fun, you know?
Right.
And where it was discuss sports. And I remember going into the heartland, Gary, back to the original point of people forget the heartland of America, Gary.
Right.
Absolutely.
They forget that between San Francisco and New York, there is this great nation where Albert Pujols is just trying to make a couple of $300 million, Gary, and you're holding him down.
From Ashtabula, Ohio, that is, to Salina, Kansas.
Listen to this.
Look, John Mellencamp.
Oh, yeah.
Who, by the way, I think is hooking up with Meg Ryan.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't born in a small town.
No.
Gary, you were born in San Jose. You weren't born in a small town.
No, San Jose was smaller then, Tone.
Ray Woodson, where were you? Where did you grow up?
Beverly Hills.
I was born in Hollywood, which was small at the time.
Where did you grow up, punk?
Well, Holmby Hills, that's a small area. I mean, it's only the mansion and about 3 or 4 other mansions.
It's an enclave.
Oh, my God. Oh, Tone, I don't know, before we praise Ray Woodson for Tone, I got an email the other day from a guy who said, yeah, Gary's always kidding about family money. He grew up, his dad had a ranch. Geez, it wasn't the Ponderosa.
Not the Spawn Ranch either, Gary, which is a really bad place to grow up, I guess.
Or the Bunny Ranch.
No,
the Bunny Ranch, that's
but I want to
thing.
tell this guy, I don't think my dad was irrigating at 10 at night by the hood light of his truck because he had, great wealth. It was just he did his own thing.
Well, the orchards of San Jose, Gary, he owned many, many acres, and those acres now are worth billions and billions of dollars. Larry Ellison has now turned it over and built all those great Oracle buildings down there, Gary.
Well, we would have liked to have the America's Cup there, but there was no water, Tone.
That's a big problem.
That's where the irrigation comes in.
Yeah, thank you, Ray.
If your dad had done a better job of irrigating, Gary, there'd be water and there'd be the America's Cup in San Jose.
Yeah,
Just
Lucretia Avenue.
That's where it was. Thank you, Ray. And that was always our dream. Get some guys in $500 pants and deck shoes on the property. But
and by the way, go Sharks, Gary. Your thoughts on the Sharks resurgence?
Well, they have they're coming off. They believe a 5-2 road trip, Ray.
Correct.
And we're home. Go ahead, Mike. All of a sudden, Mike's interested.
Mike,
is this to begin the tipping point? And now
the tipping.
Thank you for waking me up, by the way, Gary.
Well, I'm trying to stay with now. Now it's my turn to doze.
Wait a minute, I dropped some good Sharks knowledge on you there, Mike. How about that Patrick Marleau?
How about that, Patrick Marleau? 24 games left, Gary, and they're all going to be huge.
All right. Now, is this the type of year? Boy, Tone, talk about patronizing the producer. Mike, is this the type of year where the regular season maybe isn't, the most points, but then you get to the postseason and they grab the brass ring?
The regular season means everything right now, Gary. With the Western Conference.
I didn't say it doesn't mean anything. What I'm saying is, they're not going to win the President's Cup.
Right.
They're not going to win the President's Cup. It's not even a guarantee they'll make the playoffs, Gary.
Oh, come on.
No, but that's good, though. You got to take a page from the Giants, Gary. Do you want to win the President's Cup and be in first place and then not win the Stanley Cup? No, it's a big letdown. But look at the Giants. Look at the Green Bay Packers, 6th seed. You can get into the postseason. You get hot. You get your goalie standing on his head a couple of times.
You like standing on his head.
I love standing on your head.
How about your Philadelphia Flyers last year? They needed to win a shootout on the last game of the season.
And what did they do? They went all the way to the finals.
Exactly.
Now they're in the position to win the President's Cup. And if they don't win the Stanley Cup this year after getting to the finals last year, that's a major disappointment. So when your level is up there, when you have the best record in the league and you don't go to the finals, that's a major disappointment. So I think if the Sharks get hot and go in and make the playoffs, they can get on a run. And that's the one thing about hockey, probably more than any other sport. You can be an 8 seed and knock off a 1 seed very easily.
Peak at the right time, Gary. Peak at the right time.
I want a parade. I want Lee Hammer holding me back as I guess we wouldn't have a cable car. What would we have in San Jose, Tone?
We'd have some sort of computer-generated cable car, I think. We'd have some sort of Silicon Valley concoction. Larry Ellison would make a couple virtual floats.
All right.
And then we'd have all the great smart minds in the computer world down there in the Silicon Valley come up with maybe like a glass version of City Hall in San Jose on a float.
Okay.
How great would that be, huh?
That's an awful lot for a team that maybe came in 4th, right?
No, Gary. You win the Stanley Cup. I believe the parade in San Jose will rival that of the San Francisco Giants World Series parade. And you wait. Everybody thinks getting pictures taken with the World Series trophy is a big deal.
Oh.
When Stosh's Cup is paraded around the Bay Area, everybody's going to want a picture with Sir Stanley.
I will drink from the cup.
Lord Stanley, of
Yes,
course.
Lord. Yes.
Tone, Ray's on record. He'll drink no matter what they put in the cup.
I'll drink from the cup, too, Gary.
All right. Hey, before I forget...
Not Patrick Marleau's cup, the Stanley Cup, Gary.
I would prefer that myself. Thank you. And so would Ralph. Hang on a minute. Tone, we got an America's Cup question for you.
Oh,
Go,
we have
Scott.
an America's Cup question from the audience?
Yeah. Tone, you're on with Scott. Scott, Tony, I got to say, does have a boat. I believe
I did have
New
a boat.
Jersey.
It was repossessed in the divorce, Gary. But what are you going to do? Those things happen.
All right. Well, let's have some more fun. Scott, how are you? Jesus.
No, I wasn't repossessed. I donated it to the disabled veterans
what a good
of
guy.
America, Gary.
What
my
a good
boat.
guy. All right.
I'm doing great, Gary. The last time we talked, San Francisco didn't even have the America's Cup. Now the San Francisco does have the America's Cup, and I'm here to tell you the next parade down Market Street is going to be for the America's Cup.
How many people, the Giants, of course, was over 1 million, right,
Yes.
Ray?
Yeah.
How many people will show show up to salute a bunch of rich guys.
How many people make up the upper 2%, Gary?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. You get one of those 20-meter yachts and you put it on a float and you bring it down. Get Dennis Conner. Yeah. You bring in Ted Turner and all of our great American yachtsmen, and you know what's going to happen.
Leave
Gary.
that lip balm off Dennis Conner, though. Would you agree, Tone? Remember that lip balm?
I like the zinc oxide on the lip thing. That's a good look,
get
Gary.
windburn, Gary.
Scott, when your father left you the $5 million, how much taxes did you pay?
We're talking about sports white people like, Gary.
Okay, go ahead, Scott.
Not just hockey. Remember, it's not just hockey. It's yachting that white people like, too, Gary.
Go ahead, Scott. Let's keep it white.
Yes. Right down Broadway in Manhattan, and Larry Ellison's going to bring his right down Market Street. We're going to have to take the overhead wires for the buses down to fit that thing down there.
Yep.
But that parade's going right down Market Street.
Scott,
when that keel is going right by you, Gary, and you look at the keel and say, that yacht won the America's Cup. We keep the cup here where it belongs in America. It's not the Aussie Cup. It's not the Kiwi Cup. It's the America's Cup, Gary. Yeah. And we have to do whatever it takes to keep the cup here.
All right.
So when you go from Montgomery to Market, you say, hard over. Hard over.
We brought it back to San Francisco. It's the greatest sailing amphitheater in the world. 1 million people are going to be able to watch the races on any given day.
Scott, let me be a wise guy, though. But if you work for a living, it's pretty hard to say, come on, Larry, my heart and soul is with you, right?
Oh, no. You'd be surprised. By the way, Larry Ellison did some of his early sailing in Berkeley, the Berkeley Sailing Center, I think it's called, and anybody can join there. It's a very low price to get in, and there's lots of young kids in sailing.
How much you got in the bank right now, Scott? Scott? No, I just want to know, just to show that I'm right.
I need a little sailing by Christopher Cross in the background. If we're going to go sailing here.
Scott, how much you have in the bank right now? Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know, Gary. Probably, I could probably get a couple hundred out of the ATM.
Okay, no, a couple hundred.
I think there's a $300 minimum limit per day, right? I don't know. For 500, how much can you get out of the ATM?
After that, they flag you.
Scott, appeal to a sports fan who is grabbing his crotch going to the Giants to root for billionaires in this event.
Hey, sailing is a fantastic sport. You can see some videos online right now on YouTube of the boats that are going to be here.
Yes.
It is going to be just amazing. Better than any kind of car
That's right, Gary.
You can imagine.
Oh, you front runner.
You're right. When you're in your canoe or your kayak in McCovey Cove and waiting and hoping that you're going to see a home run ball out there and a splash hit, you know you're going to see major yachts going by when you jump in that same kayak and you go out into the bay, Gary, to watch the America's Cup.
Yeah, it's quite.
Hey, Gary, I watched Game 2 of the World Series from my yacht in McCovey Cove.
Did you hear that? From his yacht.
I was watching the yachts. Everybody was like renting out their yachts for personal endorsement signs. Like there were all these politicians. Were you one of those yachts that had like a big political banner on it?
No. We were right next to the Carly Fiorina yacht, though.
Oh, Scott. You know who I like from the America's Cup, though? And I had him on. He's a hell of a good guy, and his name's escaping me, from the Gap. They married the woman from the Gap, right?
Fisher?
No, not Fisher.
From the Gap Band, who did
no, not Charlie Wilson.
Many of the great funk hits from the early
Wilson
80s.
Is here.
Drop a bomb on me.
Oh, look at Scott.
That's good, guys. See, white guys know some funk. When you got a yacht, you bust out a little funk and R&B on that thing, too, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yachts and hoes, as you well know.
Yachts and hoes, man. That's what I'm saying.
Knowledge.
All right. Anyways.
What a hoe.
You keep them down under, Gary.
Oh, that's great. Hey, Scott, thanks so much for your America's Cup thoughts.
I love this. Christopher Cross. You know, when I hear Christopher Cross, I think of course, the Arthur theme. And you see they did a remake of Arthur. Did you see that? You know who's going to play Arthur, the character played by the late, great, what was his name?
Dudley Moore. And Liza Minnelli was in that.
Yes, you know, they remade Arthur, and guess who plays Arthur in the new remake?
No idea.
Russell Brand. Russell Brand plays Arthur.
Why?
Well, because
he's a zany guy. I don't know, and he's going out with Katy Perry, isn't he? Hooked up with Katy Perry.
They're married.
They're married. Okay, so I guess he is hooked up with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Yes, they're legal.
Now, was that a movie that needs to be remade, Arthur?
No.
Well, it was a cute movie.
Yeah, it was cute.
I'm saying, why would you remake that? That was a perfect movie. Now, Arthur 2 was bad, but I'll never forget the scene when Arthur's in the bathtub and Sir John Gielgud, of course, who was his butler.
And you'd say Sir John Gielgud?
It was Sir John Gielgud.
One of our great British actors.
Yes, he is.
Oh, my God. Hey, Scott, are you still there? Yes, you know probably John Gielgud personally, don't you?
No, I'm not like Ray. He hasn't been to my house for dinner.
Okay, yeah.
No, I think he had Jeeves was his butler. The original Jeeves was Scott's butler in his home.
Yes.
Tone, I never finished my
I'll
about
speak
20
with a
minutes
clenched
ago
jaw
now,
for the rest of the
now
show
that Scott got off. And, no, your best one, Tone, America's Cup, right? I mean,
It's the America's Cup, Gary. It ain't the Kiwi Cup. It ain't the Aussie Cup. It's our damn cup.
but
The oldest trophy in sporting history, Gary.
Exactly right. And you know what else is number 2 right behind it, don't you? As we bust out some Gap Band, you dropped the bomb on me.
all right.
Yeah, dressed in camouflage, by
It
the
was
way.
the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show Trophy awarded last night, of course, at Madison Square Garden,
That's
the
right.
world's second most famous arena.
Big upset. The Scottish Sheephound won.
I
Hickory,
know.
the
I had
5-year-old.
David Fry on after postgame at the after party.
Wait a minute, you had who
David
on?
Fry, the
Wow.
great David Fry, the host of the Westminster Kennel Club
Wait a minute,
Dog
that's
Show.
not the only David Fry I know is the guy, the
No, the guy who did
impressionist.
Richard Nixon impersonations,
exactly.
the comedian. No,
Yeah.
David Fry is the host of he and Mary Carrillo, and every year it's a tradition, Gary. Whenever the Westminster Kennel
Unlike
Club
any
show on,
others?
unlike the Rose Bowl, the Masters, or even Pebble Beach, back when it was a Crosby clam bake.
Yeah.
The dog show is one of my favorite events, and David Fry calls in every year after midnight in the East.
That's
when
random.
he and the dogs are rolling. The bitches, of course, because as you know, Hickory, the sheepdog, what was the
Thank you,
actual?
50 Cent. Yes, go ahead.
They were
Tone.
rolling in the club, man, and I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
Gary, that party was going all night long, and then he had to take that poor dog on Fox and Friends, the Today Show, Regis, and tomorrow, the winning dog, Hickory, will be ringing the opening bell on the New York Stock
Awesome.
Exchange, Gary.
Oh, my gosh. All right. But wait a minute. You brought up bitches because...
Because that's what they are, Gary. I'm not saying the
I
bitches
know,
and
I know.
hoes. I'm saying the female dogs. That's what they're actually called
Exactly.
on their AKC certification papers.
so
Gary.
you can actually say, like, to anybody, hey, the bitch won.
Yeah, it's the only
right.
night of the year you can say a lot of bitches in the house tonight and get away with it on radio.
Thank you. Okay.
I had the Shar-Pei at 110-1, and I lost. That was a bitch.
I know. I like the smooth, not the smooth criminal. I love the smooth terrier. Did you see the smooth terrier, the half black, half
Yes.
white one?
Yeah.
Beautiful dog.
Hey, Scott, you still there?
Oh, yeah, Gary.
When's the last time a guy without $2 million in the bank ever competed in the America's Cup?
Oh, probably in
The
late...
1800s, yes.
No, but
It's been a
Scott,
while.
huh?
It's been a little while.
But you agree with me? That's the one thing. And I'm playing with you on the radio. If we were off the air, I'd just hang up. But the point is, Scott, you have to have money, and that's
Of course, you think the boats are donated, Gary? I mean, you got to go out and buy a boat.
well,
Yeah,
but
you got to have money to have an NFL team or an NBA team.
That's
too.
right.
no, but the guys who participate.
Oh, no. The crews can be from anywhere.
Yeah, the syndicate's what you have to have. You have to have a syndicate, Gary.
All right.
The players are just like players in any sport, and the players in sailing are paid a lot less than NBA or NFL players for the most part.
Scott, is Larry Ellison upset about not getting the Warriors?
I don't know. It seemed like kind of didn't he come in after the deadline with his
It came after the deadline, but he claims that he had the highest bid.
Yeah, but he didn't really play by the rules, and I don't know.
Would he have endorsed FAU though as a starter?
I'm glad he didn't win because now he can really focus all his attention on the America's Cup.
We got to get a good
Great
boat.
thing.
We got to get the right boat built.
We.
That
Where did it
boat's gotta
become
be
we?
built. We've got to get the best boat out there in San Francisco. We can't have the World Cup in San Francisco Bay and then lose it to the Kiwis or the Aussies, Gary.
All right.
That'd be a disaster. No, it's going to be very exciting. It's about 2 years now, guys. It's going to be so exciting. You're wait till you see.
Tone, final questions for
start building
Scott.
my boat. I'm going to go in my garage right after the segment and start building my boat to watch the America's Cup.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We need a bigger boat, as Roy
Yes, we're
Scheider
gonna need a
said.
bigger
Oh,
boat,
very
Captain
good.
Quint.
You know, I
Thank
saw Roy Scheider the other day. Everybody knows him from Jaws, right,
Yes.
Ray?
Yes.
There's a little-known movie called, I think it's Pickup 66, or where he and Ann Margaret.
I
Right?
never saw that movie,
That he's
but of course, you know,
framed-
Roy
he's
Scheider
framed.
no longer with us, Gary.
What? Well, thank you.
Just like Leonard Toast. he
Leonard
is too,
Toast, thank you.
dead.
I can hear Dan Dibley honking his horn right now.
Who else has died? 808 KNBR.
Hey, Scott.
Gary, Tony, if you're going to be building a boat, you better build a fast boat to keep up with these guys.
I will, man. I'm going to have a
40 knots out
454.
there.
I'm going to have a 454 IO. I'm not putting any sails up. It's going to be power.
Make sure you lacquer, Tony.
Hey,
I will lacquer
Scott,
it
you really
strong.
have a yacht, though, right?
I do, and it has a 454 IO, just what Tony's saying. Mine's, of course, bored out to 496.
Oh,
No,
of
a
course.
454 is big enough for me because I'm not going more than 25 feet. I'm just going out there to chill and look for women.
Why don't you invite Tony on it? I mean, Tony will go. Scott?
He's invited. He knows.
Tone.
Now, will I be invited? Now, you're going to be in the Cove during the regular season, or are you just one of those fans that waits for the World Series to show up in the Cove?
I'm everywhere all the time, Tony, just like you.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
Hey, Scott, what's the upkeep on a yacht? You have a staff on your yacht?
There's a part-timer, yes, Gary.
Okay.
Well, we got a lot of part-timers at KNBR, too. That's how you'll have to pay them full-time and benefits.
That's certainly Tony's opinion. He does not speak for the management or the ownership of
or any of
Cumulus.
the other high-ranking officials.
It's a part-time kind of love.
I was gonna finish my thought here. Talk about the hope. God, now we're 25 minutes ago when I brought it up. But the deal is about the East Coast bias. And I don't believe in conspiracy theories.
Yeah, how do we
general.
get from East Coast bias to America's Cup talk?
Well, of course, the Cup was in Newport, Rhode Island for so long, it couldn't help but have...
Along with the Tennis Hall of Fame and Bud Collins pants, correct, Scott?
Exactly right.
Yes.
Do you know that, Tone?
I didn't know
I think there's only 4 clay courts in America, and one of them's in Rhode Island. Do you know that? That's why we don't play well at the French.
Or the Italian, Gary.
Yeah, where's Ted Robinson when you need him? But we don't play at Tone. If the games start at 7:05, how do you expect East Coast people to watch the West Coast teams?
You can't, Gary, and that's why there's an East Coast bias. That's why ESPN built a studio in downtown Los Angeles so their late-night sports center originates from the West Coast so they can get away from that West Coast bias thing.
Yeah, so they can talk about the Red Sox with a palm tree behind them.
Exactly right. So they can talk about the Lakers now on all their West Coast broadcasts.
Yeah, they do once in a while.
Hey, by the way, Jeff Kent, Tone, did you see that?
What happened?
Well, they're just bringing everybody back. 2 weeks, he'll walk around in a uniform, and they'll say it's the Giants' way. He's now what is he, Ray? 2-week special assistant.
Correct. We have an update?
Yeah, something's breaking?
Yeah, this just in from Dan Dibley. There are clay courts at the Olympic Club in San Francisco.
Is that bad knowledge by Gary?
No, I said there are 4 in the United States.
Well,
where are they? We know one in Newport,
backyard,
Rhode
Gary.
Island, you said, right?
Newport, Rhode Island. That's where the Tennis Hall of Fame is.
Mm-hmm.
Good knowledge.
Okay.
You don't think there's some rich guy somewhere in Florida or Beverly Hills who has a clay court in his
but where
backyard?
they actually play clay events. Now,
okay. You don't mean a private clay court. You mean like a public one where we have events.
That's what I meant, but I don't want to spoil Dan's thunder, but they don't have an event at the Olympic Club, right?
Well, they have golf. They have golf there, don't they?
Well, let me ask. Hey, Scott, you probably hang out at the Olympic
They're into
Club.
sailing, Gary, yes.
Yeah, what's that?
Many of the Olympic Club members are into sailing, yes.
Yeah, good upper crust knowledge.
Yeah. Scott, you know the San Francisco Yacht Club, though, right?
I do, yes.
Well, would you admit that that's a tough crowd to walk in and just feel general love for, correct?
No. All the yacht clubs in the Bay Area are very nice places to be.
No, but what I'm saying is a regular person you have a yacht, Scott, for crying out loud. A regular person walks in there, you feel ostracized.
Not at all. You'd be surprised.
Tony, your thoughts on Scott?
Whenever I'm hanging around rich people, I don't feel intimidated, Gary.
Yeah.
I just reach right for the tea and the crumpets, and I sit right down and fit right in, Gary.
Scott, where'd you make your money to buy a yacht?
I can talk spinnaker. I can talk mainsail. I can talk sailing, Gary.
Cats or dinghies? Your thoughts?
I can talk jib, too. No, I can say gibberish. I can talk jib or gibberish, depending on which angle you want to play today.
Scotty, where'd you get your dough?
Biotech, Gary.
Okay. I mean, how much, serious, honest to God, you have a yacht.
How big is it? How many meters?
It's not that big, Gary.
Okay.
Well, they all say that. That's what they always say.
Oh, man. What a life, Scott. How old are you, Scott?
46. Gary.
Oh, God.
You should have a yacht. If you don't have a yacht by the time you're 46, you're pretty much a failure in life, aren't you?
You got a family? Or
That would be me then.
Are you kidding me? You're broadcasting on the home of the world champion Giants.
Good point.
Exactly right.
Scotty.
And, by the way, I had tickets to Game 1, and I watched Game 2 from McCovey Cove, Gary.
Nobody cares. Scott, you got hot chicks, though, on that boat?
How can you watch the game from McCovey Cove? You can't see the ball game out there.
Yeah, no.
Nobody cares.
Need a periscope.
All you can do is get high on the contact high from all the weed out there.
That was true for sure.
Scott, we never had a guy wait an hour on Sports Talk who had a yacht. Scott, are you married?
It's Scott in the yacht. From henceforth, when he calls in, it's going to be called Scott from the yacht or in the yacht.
Awesome handle.
Okay, let's do this regularly. We got 2 years, about every 6 months. I'll give you.
Yeah, we got to do an update. We want to know the progress of the keels. Will there be any hidden keels like back in the day when Dennis Conner and those guys shrouded in secrecy?
Oh,
Was Ted Turner? He must have been was he a great sailor, Tone?
Who's that?
Ted Turner. Did somebody else do the work?
Ted Turner, one of our great yachtsmen.
Yeah.
I sail against Dennis Conner, guys.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Do you put the zinc oxide on your lips too, like Dennis Conner?
No, I don't do that. And by the way, with the keels, it's not going to be that much intrigue, but we still may have to lift some skirts, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, if you can't lift a good skirt, then you don't deserve to own the yacht.
Scott, when you're on the yacht, now are you married?
I am married, Gary.
Okay, but you're not dead, right?
That's correct.
And you can just say, hey, you go up to a young lady and say, I'd like to have you board my yacht. Oh, my God.
I'll have my dinghy. My dinghy will be right over to pick you up at the main dock.
Did your wife marry you before the money came?
I'd have to say yes, Gary.
Okay, so she's been with you before you had a yacht.
Uh-huh.
Any kids?
No kids, Gary.
Oh, God,
my
what a
wife
life.
was with me before I had my yacht, too, Gary, and it wasn't a yacht, but.
Oh, yeah, I know. But can you imagine Scott's wife, gorgeous, like a model, Scott?
Oh, she's just like that, Gary.
Oh, man.
Is she like the woman on the cover of Sports Illustrated, now dating Cristiano Ronaldo, of course?
Yeah, that's her. What's her name, Tony?
Irina Shayk.
Right.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your Russians, baby.
Oh, God.
First Russian woman ever to be on the SI cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition.
About damn time.
Scott, when's the last time you had a party and didn't have shrimp?
I don't think that's been, Gary.
Shrimp? How about lobster? When was the last time you went to a party without lobster?
Good God, Scott.
We like the scallops wrapped in bacon, if you must.
Absolutely.
Scott, how long did it take you to drop all the friends you grew up with?
Right once I graduated from college, from Ray's alma mater, UCSB, all the high school guys were gone.
Oh, God. Why'd you get a place in Montecito?
Too pretentious for Scott. He can't go up.
I hate
Old
to
money,
say it,
Gary.
Tony. Who says he doesn't have one? Oh, Scott.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
Coast Village Road, your thoughts?
All right. Hey, Scott.
It's a nice place to be, and the Santa Barbara Biltmore, as you well know.
Absolutely. I've been there.
Oh, man. Yeah, but
Nice.
hey, Tony thinks there's too much tar in the ocean,
Well,
Scott.
there is. It's on the beach, Gary. When you walk to the Santa Margarita, when you go to that Biltmore, and then you walk out on the beach, and you go back and you say, I can't go back into the hotel. My feet are covered with tar.
Yeah.
And then they hand you the little towelettes
That's right.
to wipe your feet off.
Yeah.
It's naturally occurring seepage.
Acetone. It's also very popular in boat yards.
Yes, it
geez.
is. That's good acetone knowledge.
Scott, how many times a day does somebody call you sir? You had 46, huh?
Too much.
Really? Oh, my God.
I like it when people call me daddy. I don't want the sir stuff. I like it when they call me Big Papa. Put your hands in the air.
man.
Like you just don't care.
Hey, Scott, the last thing, and I would come out for this. One day, during the America's Cup, can Tony, Ray, and myself come out and view from your yacht?
Absolutely, and it's a high-speed vessel. It's perfect for viewing.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Can we bring our wives and girlfriends?
Absolutely.
I'll just bring my girlfriend and I'll leave the wife at home.
That's what when you're with Scott, that's how you travel.
Yes.
Oh, Scott.
Run the sail up his mast.
We'll make sure the boat has some shrimp on board.
I have boat shoes now. Gary's going to have to go out and buy some Sperry topsiders, but I already have
Very good knowledge.
I have very good. I have boat safe. I'm not going to scuff up your, your teak or anything else you got on there.
Let me ask you something, Scott. We're like you've got this glamorous life. What the hell do you do for the rest of the day now?
Oh, it's a tough go, Gary. I got to go pick up my Porsche. I got a new Porsche being delivered tomorrow.
Of course.
Boxster? What kind you got now? What'd you get into?
Boxster. Boxster, not Barbara Boxer. Yeah.
No, not Barbara Boxster.
Yeah.
911 convertible, but that's Gary. I think Sperry could be your first shoe sponsorship.
You think so? No, I don't want to do any. But hey, Scotty, are you really getting a Porsche today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's right. You just can't take a day early and make sure everything's cleaned up right.
All right. Hey, I'm going to hold you to this, Scott. For the America's Cup, we want to come out on the yacht, okay?
No problem, Gary. You're on board.
All
I'll
right.
be there.
Awesome.
I've got the dicky. I've got all the sailing gear.
Dicky.
I've got a double-breasted coat.
I've got the double-breasted blue blazer, and with the dicky.
We'll do dinner in the yacht club afterwards.
Oh,
I've got the cap. I've got the. I got to borrow Hugh Hefner's sailor hat. Put that on and then come over.
Scott, when you first made it, what's the first thing where you just, excuse the expression, where you just pissed it away and you didn't care? You just spent frivolously. Go ahead.
Joining the yacht club, Gary.
Really? How much?
You can't ask a guy how much it costs, Gary. Come on.
$100,000 to get in?
No,
That's like asking a woman how much she weighs, Gary. Come on. You can't do that.
That's exactly right, Tony. It's bad form.
4,000?
Gary,
chump change.
It's the problem with poor people. They're always talking about money.
That's a good
Exactly
point.
right. You don't hear him. You're asking him all the questions. Is he the one volunteering that he's picking up a new Porsche 911 convertible? What color, by the way, is it?
It's white with a blue top, very nautical.
See, I love that nautical stuff. I go back to SpongeBob, my nautical friends. I have a lot of nautical friends out there.
Here's the key question, Scott. If all of a sudden you lost it,
SpongeBob Square.
would your wife stay with you?
No, I have to live on the yacht, but I think she'd stay with me. Yeah.
Where do you live, by the way?
We live in Richmond, Gary.
In Richmond?
Oh, over there by the Brothers. There's the lighthouse over there. Have you been to the Brothers?
We have. We got brothers and sisters in Richmond.
No. The two islands out there right off of Richmond, right in the middle of the bay there. They're called the Brothers.
That's right.
Sure are.
And the one island has the lighthouse on there, which is a bed and breakfast where I stayed a few years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Scott, congratulations on a good life. What do you think of the Giants bullpen?
The Giants bullpen is going to be great. I hope everybody stays healthy. That's all. I really do. I want to see great performance from Apfelt, and I think it's great. I've been a Giants fan since I moved to the Bay Area in 1971.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Gary, you people just don't understand.
That's right.
All right. Tone, Scott, Ray, pretty good, huh?
You know, when you can break down the America's Cup at that level, that kind of local knowledge of all the inlets and all the tributaries.
Right down to the keel haul.
Right down to the keel haul is right. You can talk keels and jibs and spinnakers and mainsails, and you can talk about wearing the right accoutrement, because you just can't show up in like cutoffs and sneakers and watch the America's Cup, Gary. There's an etiquette to watching yacht racing.
Oh, man. Well, hey, Tone, you think we're really... let's go on that yacht then, all right?
I'm going on a yacht, Gary.
Okay.
I'm going on that baby.
All right. That's it. Tone, congratulations.
You know, I'm a big boat guy. I've called you from Catalina Island going out with my good friends on the Lady Godiva many years.
Did you visit the Wrigley building when you were at Catalina?
Yeah, no, it's the old museum. It's the it's actually haunted. It's a theater on the end of the island there at Catalina. Beautiful place, owned by the Wrigleys. No longer, though, Gary. As you know, the Cubs used to have spring training on Catalina Island.
Correct.
Yeah. I guess Carlos Zambrano owns about 20% now, huh?
What, Catalina Island?
No, the Wrigley building.
Oh, I don't know what he owns.
God, what a fastball. Doesn't he have Scott?
He could bring, although he didn't lose the weight that CC Sabathia. Did you see how he lost 25 pounds in the offseason?
I heard
gave up Captain Crunch.
Yeah, he stopped eating. He would eat a box of Captain Crunch every day.
Jeez.
How did Pablo Sandoval lose weight this offseason?
Yeah, Ray, does he have diet tips, or we just know he lost it?
Well, you can see the eye test shows you.
No,
he
but I'm
lost
saying
it, but
he hasn't announced how he did it.
No, he definitely had a diet. He had a workout regimen. It was
Did
a combination
he do my
of
liver
two.
flush with the liver blend of dandelion and milk thistle, Gary, and cranberry juice and flax?
I'm sure that was in the mix, Tony.
Of course.
All right, Joe, we'll talk with you tomorrow.
All right, Gary. Tomorrow we'll deal with some of the other elite sports that most people don't deal with.
Tone, you hang with me, you're going to meet a high class of people. You know
I
what
always do, Gary.
All right.
I always do.
The fabulous Bruno, and probably more to the point, the great Scott with a Porsche coming in tomorrow.
Scott in the yacht, baby. Scott in the yacht. He's awesome.
Yeah, good. I'm 84 yelling about 19-year-olds reverse dribble on these sports later. Hard over, baby. Oh, my God. How can you be that excited? Now, Scott gets me off. Oh, Scott. Oops.
Yes.
I spilled my champagne. Sorry.
Can you imagine?
Today's Radnich Bruno Square Off was brought to you by the Handler Union Square Hotel, the only place Tony Bruno stays when he comes to San Francisco.
All right, Ray Woods is on the scene. Those of you on the hold, stay right where you are. We got a little carried away with the yacht man, but I think you understand.
Easy to do.
Here is Ray Woods.
I'll do the entire update with a clenched jaw, Gary. Yes. Vacaville, westbound 80 before Monte Vista Avenue, Nut Tree. Two-vehicle crash, minor injuries there. Livermore, eastbound 580 ramp to North Livermore, closed. Accident involving a jackknife big rig and diesel fuel spill. Oh, how awful. San Mateo County, northbound 280 before Edgewood. Three-vehicle crash on the shoulder, including one that they're going to need a tow truck for. Oh, dear. Ray Woodson on KNBR 680, the sports leader.
If you're looking for...
There are over 358 million trillion gallons of water on Earth. But not all water is created equal. Only 1/1000th of 1% is filtered naturally beneath the Earth, with a distinct balance of minerals, and emerges crisp and refreshing enough to be called Arrowhead. Arrowhead 100% mountain spring water, born better.
Is your workout work? It doesn't have to be. Take the workout of workout with the Learn to Play Hockey program at the Dry Ice Roller Hockey Arena. It's fun, great exercise, and best of all, it's free. Learn the fundamentals of hockey from experienced instructors, including skating, stick handling, passing, and shooting. We provide everything you need to play, and it's all free. We have clinics for both youth and adults, and even a new beginners league so you can practice what you've learned. Space is limited, so sign up today at dryicehockey.com.
Get ready for adventure at Cache Creek with the Fortune Hunter giveaway now through April 3rd. Get a free swipe every day. The more you play, the more chances you have to discover your fortune. We're handing out over $400,000 in cash and prizes. Be here every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. when you could win up to $5,000 cash. Uncover your fortune only at Cache Creek. Play here and play the best.
See Night Ranger April 2nd. Tickets available at cashcreek.com.
Light beer.
More taste or less taste?
I don't care.
Kind of how your girlfriend doesn't care that you're borrowing her pants?
It's called skinny jeans. Kind of in right now.
They're kind of not.
Man up and choose a light beer with more taste. Grab a triple hops brewed Miller Lite with that great Pilsner taste.
Hey! Score still 21-32? Yeah, just like a jean size.
When is the best time for mouth-watering wings? Game time. Family time. Party time. Anytime. Enjoy Wingstop's regular or boneless wings in 9 mouth-watering flavors. Cooked to order with a variety of fresh homemade sides to choose from. Wingstop, the wing experts.
Log on now to csnbayarea.com for Giants Torture Top 4, a special 4-week event to decide the most torturous games of the G-Men's championship season. This week, the most torturous comebacks of the season. Which one of these games gets you on the edge of your seat the longest? Vote for your favorite all week on csnbayarea.com. The winning game will be announced live Friday at 6 p.m. on Sportsnet Central. Then, watch the following Monday at 7 p.m. to relive the torture of the winning game in its entirety. Giants Torture Top 4 from the TV home of Giants Baseball, Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
I love fast cars, the metal, the roar, everything. So I went to Wyotech, take the automotive program. And then after that, I went into the applied service management degree. You go through all the customer service skills, spreadsheets, anything to make the business side work. I actually found my job here through Wyotech, called them up the same day, and was hired on the next day. You can come out of Wyotech with a degree in as little as 9 months. My name's Sam, and my school is Wyotech.
Get on the fast track to a career. Turn pro at Wyotech. 800-861-1077.
On January 12th, a massive earthquake ravaged Haiti's capital, taking the lives of hundreds of thousands of people and leaving millions more without water, food, and shelter.
During our time in public service, we've witnessed firsthand the extraordinary generosity of the American people in the face of tragedy, here at home and around the world.
But there's still so much to do. So please, join the Clinton Bush Haiti Fund and other organizations as we answer the call to help Haiti build back better. Thank you.
Gary Radnich on KNBR 680.
Yeah, at 10 o'clock we had Jeff Fletcher, of course, come on, like from AOL Fan House, and I haven't heard any figures. Ray, I don't know if you heard Fletch. And
Chevy Chase Fletch?
No, yeah, thank you, with the Laker uniform on.
Thank you very little.
But he was, Jeff Fletcher is a national baseball writer for Fan House. He speculated Cardinals 8 years, 27 or 28 had offered.
Yeah, that's what the
Had
SI...
you heard that?
Yeah, John Heyman reported that yesterday. That was 8 years exceeding $200 million. So that's pretty close. You're talking about a guy, and it was interesting. ESPN did a comparison between the numbers that A-Rod and Albert Pujols have posted in the last decade. Very similar on the numbers. I think Pujols had a higher batting average. A-Rod has been paid about $270 million during that time. Pujols has been paid $96 million during that time. So the Cardinals have gotten more than their bang for the buck out of Pujols, and that's going to be a point in the
But A-Rod's got about 4 years on him, too, a little bit older. So he had a running start to get to his figure.
Sure, he did. And that's another argument for Pujols. He's younger. He's 31, and if you're Pujols' agents, you're going to say, hey, you've gotten great value out of this guy. Now it's time to pay him among the elite players in the game. And give him a long-term deal. No way I would go 10 years with him.
But here's the deal. I guess the Cardinals, if those figures are even close to being true, it's hard to say the Cardinals are cheap screws.
No.
If they're going 7 or 8 for 27 or 28.
No, they're not. Yeah. But apparently Pujols people are looking for a 10-year deal. And, maybe La Russa's right. There's some pressure from the Players Association, but it's not like anybody's getting cheated at 27 or 28. But they want that 30, I think.
You know what gets me, Ray, though, when you hear a guy, Players Union could pressure like a mid-level infielder. Hey, don't take $940, hold out for $1 million or something. But you're not going to pressure. Albert Pujols above that. If he says, hey, fellas, I want to stay here and play in St. Louis.
You can say that, but let's go nautical again since we were talking sailing. A rising tide lifts all boats.
Okay.
It would raise the bar for everybody.
That's what drives me crazy. You think because Albert Pujols gets 30 instead of 27 or 28, that's going to help, who's the bullet for the Giants? The guy can run and doesn't do much else. Marty loves him.
Darren Ford.
Darren Ford now is all of a sudden going to get a raise?
No.
Because,
No. We're talking about players who've been around for a few years, that aren't arbitration eligible, that are negotiating deals, and even some that are arbitration eligible are negotiating deals. And those mid-level players, the ante rises a little bit.
But 27 or 28, doesn't that make him tops? What's A-Rod? He's at 27?
I think so.
All right.
And I think they're going for that 30. That's what they really want.
Okay. Jim in Roseville, you're on KNBR. Good morning, Jim.
How you doing today?
Good.
Hey, I just wanted to say, the caller who called in earlier who has a yacht, having a Porsche delivered, is going to go out and watch the America's Cup. Hey, I'd rather watch, paint my walls in my apartment and watch the paint dry.
Then what? Then drive a Porsche?
Well, something, I like to drive a Porsche once, maybe.
Hey, Jim, let me tell you something. Money can't buy happiness. Just love, family, and sports talk radio is where it's at.
Well, I'll tell you what, at least it sounds like he does have a somewhat of a loving wife who wouldn't leave him if he lost his yacht.
Who would leave him or wouldn't?
No, he said that she would not leave him.
Well, that's his opinion.
Yeah. I can tell you this. He doesn't get his Porsche delivered tomorrow and doesn't have his yacht, okay? He might be asking me to sleep in my backyard.
Jim, money doesn't matter. Would you rather have a yacht or a world championship for the Giants?
World championship for the Giants, hands down.
I want the trophy in my boat, Gary. Money can't buy happiness, but you can rent it.
Hey, Jim, you have any other lies you want to tell us?
No, I'm not lying to you.
Oh, stop it. If you could get something personally, you'd rather celebrate Jeremy Affeldt than get something for yourself?
I would rather have something for myself than Jeremy Affeldt. Okay? I mean, I'm good for him if he gets something.
Hey, Jim, nice talking with you, though. You're a good sport. Thanks. Ron in San Francisco, KNBR. Hello, Ron. Great to hear from you. Dre Fillmore, KNBR.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, Dre.
Hey, Gary. Hey, it sounds like Jim needs a hug or something. He needs to stop hating on Scott and the yacht.
He's doing his thing. Go ahead, Dre.
I've been on hold so long, I forgot what I was talking about. I was enjoying Scott and the yacht.
Well, let me read this while you rethink. Got an email about Michael Vick here, and I can't figure out why he's going on Oprah. And Mike here at KNBR.com, he says, let's remember, women are behind most family spending habits. If Junior wants shoes, video game, jersey, you name it, and mom has reservations about the person endorsing the product, she may say no. This would be enough of a controversy for the companies considering Vic to look elsewhere. He wants the big endorsements, and that's going to require a better image. That's why he's going on Oprah. All right.
I agree with that. I think he's trying to get the people on the fence about the issue on his side.
Yeah.
But why does Dante Stallworth get the free pass? Nobody talks about his killing a human.
Yeah, but Ray,